We're going to start by building a good base for our sauce. We're going to saute the lobster shells with some onions, garlic, and carrots. Next, we're also going to add a lobster tail. This lobster tail is going to be for the filling. We're going to saute it until it's about 80% cooked. Now we're going to add some tomato paste. It's going to add a nice richness to the reduction. Let's deglaze with some tequila. Now we're going to add 1 liter of water. We're going to simmer and cook this on low for about 3 to 4 hours until it develops a lot of flavor and it's thick and dark brown. You should have about a 1/4 cup of liquid left over after it reduces. Now we're going to make the filling. We're going to use some ricotta, Parmesan Reggiano, this lobster meat, we're just going to mince it up really fine, and we're going to add it to our filling. It's going to be soft, silky, and creamy. Now it's time to make our raviolis. We're starting with 260 grams of 00 flour. Next, we're going to add 3 egg yolks and 2 whole eggs. Using a fork, we're going to mix the eggs and incorporate the flour little by little. Once the mixture gets too thick to mix with a fork, we're going to switch over to our bench scraper, and then we're going to fold in the flour and then also cut in the flour with our bench scraper. This is called cutting in your flour. This is how you hydrate the dough evenly. So we're going to alternate between cutting and folding. Now all the dough is properly hydrated. We're going to start mixing by hand. The dough will be very sticky at first, but over time, it will become just right. We're going to knead this dough for around 5 minutes. After we're done kneading it, seal it up in plastic and let it rest in the refrigerator, preferably overnight. We're going to take our dough and cut it in half. One sheet is going to be for the bottom of the ravioli, the other sheet is going to be for the top. Now we're going to run it through the machine. We're going to start on number 1 and work our way up to number 6. Now we're going to lightly dust our dough to make sure that it doesn't stick to the table. This dough was slightly sticky today because the humidity was a little bit higher in my apartment. Now it's time to pipe the filling. We're going to get about 10 raviolis from this batch. Next, we're going to lay the other sheet on top. Be careful to line it up exactly correctly. Using your index fingers, push out all of the air. You don't want any air pockets inside where your filling is. Next, we're going to take our pasta cutter and we're going to trim up our raviolis to make them look beautiful. Now it's time to finish our sauce. We're gonna add a little bit of butter and extra virgin olive oil to the pan, along with some lobster meat. This lobster meat is what we're gonna top our fresh pasta with. Next, we're going to add some minced garlic and some minced shallots. We're building layers of flavor. Next, we're going to add some chili flakes. I'm going to add a generous amount because my wife and I like it spicy. Now I'm going to take that lobster reduction and I'm going to add it to the pan. I'm going to cook on low heat for about 5 to 10 minutes to let those flavors come together. Next, I'm going to take my immersion blender and I'm going to blitz it up. Now I'm going to add just a touch of cream to round out that sauce. Add a generous amount of salt to some boiling water. In go the raviolis. These are going to take around 5 to 6 minutes to cook. You just want a nice simmer on these. If you boil on high, it could make the ricotta break. Now I'm adding the raviolis to the lobster reduction sauce. I added a little bit of pasta water to bring this sauce together. Make sure you toss it and stir it so it doesn't stick, and make sure that you also cream the pasta. This will make the sauce creamy, rich, and velvety. And yes, this will make a mess on your stove, especially if you're tossing it. I'm really proud of the way this ravioli came out. It had a great balance in the sauce. It was sweet, savory, spicy, velvety, and the chunks of lobster meat on top really were a luxurious touch. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe, and I'll see you on the next one.